Referee Mr. Dan Movahedi about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the stacked Cage Warriors featherweight division.
Relax, fighters, relax. I'm going to wait for the door to close. Relax.
Gabriel the Black Panther Ramos in the white. Keith Keogh in the black with red and white trim.
That door causes a little bit of problems again.
We're good? Yeah, we're good. All right, round number 1. Ready, fight.
And these two keen to get to it. Ramos giving up a little bit of height here.
Nice left hook there from Ramos. He's on a guillotine here. Missed there.
No messing around from both guys to start there. Both of them come out firing.
Use it.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more of this as the card goes on. Just that more experienced fighters, and it's going to be way more technical. Nice left hook there from Ramos.
Yeah, Ramos with that striking background. No surprise to see Keith Keogh looking to take it to the mat here.
Yeah, lovely shoot, lovely setup, and lovely Coach Gary to get it down. Coach Sober, sorry.
Straight back in onto that body lock, big ragdoll position back to the floor.
Hold it.
A little bit of fingers in the cage there, I think.
Oh, German guillotine.
Oh, and a nice knee there from Keith Keogh.
Ramos did a good job, lift his head out of that knee. I think that would have...
Oh, this is tight.
That's very deep.
Can't quite get the guard pulled.
Keogh did a good job to clear the head.
Gabriel Ramos giving Keogh a lot to think about here in the early offing.
Both these guys throwing quite a lot, but they're not quite chaining these combos together very well.
Yeah, nice shot there from Keogh, right on cue. Shoots in, just turns the corner, really nice, just looks over the shoulder to get the takedown.
Lovely push face elbow there from Ramos off the back.
Look with a heel hook, has him.
Got a bite, lost the knee. Keogh did a very good job there of slipping the knee, killing the heel hook. Very fast paced first round.
And they are slugging it out here in Dublin.
Not much damage scored by either fighter so far. They're both sort of just glancing these shots. I'd like to see something land flush.
You've got to be careful engaging in these striking battles. We know that Ramos has all sorts of tools in his arsenal.
Doesn't seem phased when he's just standing in that pocket. Ramos seems to be very aware of Keith's range.
Keogh got to be very careful coming in with his chin so high. Nice movement.
Your hands.
Oh, big knee from Ramos.
Left hand from the Brazilian there.
Yeah, the Brazilian's doing a good job of lifting one leg, throwing the same side hand. Really keeps people thinking and... Keogh needs to be careful every time he enters. He's leaving his head behind every time he shoots in for that double. That's 3 times Ramos wrapped that head now.
Yeah, I'd like to see him when he shoots, immediately go, if his head's on the right side, immediately start running to the left. Takes that guillotine right out to clear the legs, land in side control.
Some good posture as well. Like, he seems to be looking at the floor. We always say you go where you look. That back should be locked straight like you're doing a squat.
Put your fingers, King.
A little bit of bleeding on the eye of Keogh.
Keogh throwing the strikes now. We talked about Ramos liking the flying knees. He likes the guillotine too. His last victory in November of last year was by way of a first-round guillotine. So no surprise to see him attempting these techniques here against Keith Keogh. Just a little bit high with that kick for the Irishman.
Yeah, I'd like to see him sit on those shots a little bit more. His legs seem to be quite straight a lot of the time when he's leaning out. I'd like to see him just sit his weight and really put his weight through that left hand or that right hand.
Both guys getting their licks in here, and this is the kind of round that one of these guys could really pinch with one decisive shot that does a lot of damage, drops the man.
Yeah, I mean, like Mason was saying, both fighters are landing not with massive power or damage, but the both are landing, both are going in for similar attacks.
Very close round.
And Keith's nose just pushed open there.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody taking massive breaths in their corners. I think it's going to be just as fast in this round.
Both boys trading kicks.
I like Ramos showing the knee, showing the kick without any intention of throwing it, but just showing it out and then throwing in a right hook.
Yeah, Keith
that flying knee attempt.
Keith bleeding from that eye again. One of those exchanges. Reopening that cut.
I think Ramos was listening to Mason from the last fight. He might throw that flying knee again. Yeah, big left hook there from Ramos.
Yeah, Keith's corner is getting him to target the body a lot more. That's, I think, something like 20 attacks towards the body just in this round alone in 45 seconds. I think their plan from the red corner is to hit him low, slow him down, and then give him more time to sort of go to the head when he slows him down.
Keogh's head snapped back there by another right hand. Ramos switching stances, keeping his man guessing.
I'd like to see him throw shots as he switches both stances. And you know, that's how you're going to keep Ramos guessing.
And tuck that chin. Please tuck the chin.
It's a little warning there from the referee to Keogh just to keep those kicks up into a legal target area. Nice shots there from Keogh.
For me, both these guys are throwing a high volume, but it seems to be they're only throwing in singles, which doesn't make much sense. They're not really throwing in chain combinations.
And we saw another one of those kicks just a little bit low. And there's a timeout called by the referee. Fighters sent to neutral corners.
Take your time. Let me know when you're good to go.
Let's take a look at the replay here. We'll have a look at that one.
Good? Gentlemen, watch your kicks.
Gabriel
Time back
Ramos
in. Fight.
ready to come straight back out, though. He would have had 5 minutes of which to avail himself, but chooses not to.
Ramos did a good job of throwing that right hand. I'd like to see him put a hook after it and another right hand. Just start putting these in threes.
A nice check there from Keith.
Lovely knee to finish the exchange. Neither one of these guys really interested in changing that level and taking it down.
Oh, nice attempt there from Ramos. Just steps in on that spinning back fist.
Lovely jab from Keith back on the entrance.
Yeah, surprised we've not seen more from Keogh in terms of looking for the takedown here.
Yeah, I'm surprised because Keith has a beautiful back take and fast takedown. His timing is really good on it too.
Lovely head kick from Keith there, land on the neck. I think all these stomach attacks that Keith's throwing are really starting to wear on Ramos now. I think this is going to begin to show, especially in this coming into the last minute of this round.
Solid shot there from the Irishman.
Ramos looks like just came down a gear there in the last minute or so, for the last 45 seconds.
Again, we don't have the live stats, but I'd be interested to see exactly how many body shots, especially kicks, Keith's actually thrown. He's doing a very good job here.
He's got 90 seconds left in this second round before we hit the third, if it gets that far.
Yeah, little look at the ground, comes up top of the kick, the head kick. Didn't quite land there.
Keith's corner really calling for him to press forward and put it on him now.
And Ramos wearing a little bit of damage across his own face now, but still comes back with the right hand.
I'd like to see Keith just continue just beating that body a little bit more. He's going upstairs a lot more now, but he's not really scoring as much.
Oh, making Ramos pay for that failed takedown. Good work from Keogh there, but Ramos able to land a couple of strikes and get out of danger, at least for now.
Last 30 seconds.
Tries the spinning back fist. Don't forget, folks, some big bonuses available tonight. That prize guy, £5,000 to be split between the participants of the fight of the night. Cage Warriors President Graham Boylan offering $10,000 to the performance of the night winner. And one lucky athlete will win an all-expenses-paid trip to the UFC Performance Institute. Show of respect between these two featherweights. And the third round is underway, and a real dart of a right hand there to open things up from Keith Keogh. But he gets his head snapped back with an answer from Ramos.
That's that high chin again. Like I said all the way through this, Keith's done a very good job, but every time he goes back or he leans back, he lifts his chin. He's doing a good job hitting that body again, then going upstairs. Like I said, just stay on that body for the first minute or two and slow him down before you headhunt.
We are just an hour away from our main card here in Dublin, Cage Warriors 200. And turning up the heat is Keith Keogh.
Yeah, keeps smelling blood here. I think he can smell the blood in the water and thinks he can get this out and get him out of it.
Starting to put 2 and 3 punches together.
Ramos heavier on his legs now rather than that strong structure. He looks more like he's struggling to stay on his legs.
Keogh looks like he's landing almost at will now in this third round. Oh, big right hand. He's got to be careful in the counters though.
Yeah, he's still lifting that chin a little bit high for me. Ramos isn't someone that you can expect not to hit, especially when he's getting pressed. So you need to be careful he doesn't land a big right hand or left hook to that chin.
Nice 1-2, nice 1-2 again. Ramos definitely showing some damage here in the third. Big right hand over the top there from Keogh.
Yeah, there's blood in the water here. This could be it.
Bit of a slip there from Ramos, and he's backing back up.
I think this is going to be a key point of the night. Everybody is just going to call the man up off the ground, get that 10 bags. Yeah, that 1-2 was just, it's landing anytime he wants.
And the referee warning Gabriel Ramos there, he's got to show something. He's eating a lot of punches. That motherhead, he might be looking to stop this one if Ramos can't answer here.
Ramos showing down.
Oh, he drops him and it's over!
Very nice.
Unbelievable! Keith Keogh stays undefeated here in Dublin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Daniel Movaheady, calls a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 16 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner by way of TKO. In the red corner, Keith Keogh.
A big win for Keith Keogh. Blanchardstown's own moves to 4-0 with that performance.